Welcome to YBB Podcast
Number 10.
Woo! Podcast.
We've made it to a decade.
I think
We
we're
are
good
in the
now.
double
This
digits.
is our last one.
The season finale.
Season finale.
Basically.
Someone will die tonight.
What you say?
Did you bring the dart guns?
No, I didn't. If I knew
We
it
gotta
just wasn't.
recreate that.
If I knew this
Yeah.
was the
That
season
was good.
finale. Yeah. Well, when we do have the season finale, we're definitely murdering each other.
Is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah, that's.
Wait, you mentioned we were gonna do seasons for the podcast.
It was kind of a joke, but we can if
I mean,
you want.
If we get really tired and lazy, we say, "Oh, it's a season finale."
Exactly,
Let's
yeah.
take a break for a week.
I
Pretty
finished,
much.
I finished and uploaded the last week's podcast, but I didn't put it. Didn't put it to public yet.
You didn't upload
I
it.
completely forgot. Well, no, it's uploaded. I just forgot to switch it to public.
Oh, when are you gonna do that?
I'll do it tomorrow because I
Okay.
just completely forgot to
Because
do it today.
it usually goes up Monday, right?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. So, I guess, yeah, you guys will be getting a late podcast. I mean, by the time you watch this podcast, you'd already have watched the last one, but sorry for the delay. That's all I gotta say. Right?
Basically,
Yeah.
Mistakes were
Sorry.
made.
Mistakes were made. No responsibility here. It wasn't.
Not-
It wasn't our fault. Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Actually, well,
That's
kind of, but I won't go into it.
Okay.
I was also being lazy.
You were mentioning before. I don't know if you're gonna leave it in, but when I do the clap sync, I clap really loud because I do like
You like
I
cup it.
kind of
Yeah.
cup my hands, and I've always done
Like you
that.
cup your balls?
That's why sometimes too.
This is the finer points of Eddie's wavelength creation.
No, it's like because I went to a comedy. I'm gonna go see Louis C.K. live.
Hey, that's a
But
good topic.
and it's
Oh,
a really
yeah.
big venue. It's the Forum in Inglewood.
Ooh, that's
The seats are cramped as fuck.
my first concert was at the Forum. I watched Metallica.
Oh, really?
Wow. I've heard about the forum. Never been there.
Legendary venue and legendary band. So
It's a very smelly venue. It's very cramped. The seats are really fucking small.
Uh-huh.
But I'm always self-conscious when I go to one of those, like anything public, like an event like that, because I clap really loud, and I feel like the person sitting right behind, like in front of me,
Yeah.
they're like, ugh.
Like they're getting the full force of your shockwaves.
Yeah. Because Louis C.K. is one of my favorite comedians. I was just like,
Was it hype? Like that show? Was it pretty hype?
Yeah, it was like a full.
I mean,
it was like
I would imagine.
13,000 people.
Yeah, I mean,
It was
Louis
like- it
C.K.
was like
is like a
Full
living
House.
legend, I would say.
You mentioned that, and when we went to watch Let's Play Live,
Yeah.
I was kind of worried about the girl that was next to me
Uh-huh.
because I was screaming really loud and like constantly.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
I so everyone else was too.
No, yeah, it's true.
Well, you even talked to her afterwards.
No, yeah,
right?
well,
'Cause she was friend of your friend.
She wound up being like my friend's friend that was there. Like we realized that we were sitting right next to each other like at the end of the show.
Oh well, I went to American Idol once.
Did you really?
I saw Ryan Seacrest, but he
Did
was
you?
like
Is
really
he-
far.
Oh,
Yeah.
how far?
Really- so-
Huh?
How
Like
far?
really far. I was like in the backseat.
Ryan Seacrest is really rich.
Yeah. It was the
Yeah,
year when what the hell was it? I remember the one popular American Idol star was a Sanjaya, the Indian guy. It was one of those years. I went to that.
Oh,
one.
I think he wasn't a
And
good singer.
His
right?
no, he was a good singer.
He was?
He
I
made
don't
like
remember.
I went there for like the semifinals. I think.
I remember.
And, like
this-
him and his sister went on, but his sister got eliminated.
It was the Asian that wasn't a good. That got really famous from that.
William Hung,
I think so. Yeah.
the one that,
was
sang
that
bad.
season?
No. What the hell? What season was it that I
Who the
went
fuck
to?
is Sanjay?
They.
There's some Indian guy.
That name sounds familiar.
He sounds
but
really
I-
good. He's like, sign the seal, deliver. I'm young. He's really good. And I
Susan
went
Boyle?
there. Huh? That's right, Susan Boyle. There you go. Thank you for refreshing my memory.
Susan Ball.
Sign the seal, deliver. I'm yours. That's what got her to the top.
American Idol isn't on anymore, right?
No, I think they canceled it. And
then
good
the
riddance, I
last-
guess. I don't know. I never really caught up.
I think it was.
Like since the time I went to the live show.
I think it was
so.
Dave Grohl that was like that said that he really doesn't like American Idol and YouTube, like people posting
You
their
don't like
video.
YouTube?
They were just like for music in general,
Oh.
because they're like.
Oh, it's like copyright infringing. Or
No,
something?
not even
Oh,
that. It's just
okay.
like you're trying to find an easy way to fame. In the music industry.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Like back in the day, it was just like play.
Like
You're gonna play and you're gonna suck, but play until you stop sucking.
There,
Kind of deal.
there's something to that statement. I mean, I think I agree with him in terms of the American Idol thing. You know, it's kind of a one way stop to fame,
Right.
one way trip to fame. But the thing about YouTube is that YouTube is kind of so ingrained in our culture nowadays that I think it is a legit way to get famous now.
Right.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
How long
It's
ago
not.
did you
It's
say that?
in no way an easy way to get famous. You know.
Yeah, no, well, like,
Yeah.
and it's a different type of fame too. It's not like you're. I don't.
Right,
Well, I mean,
exactly.
they might be trying to like I don't know get some big Hollywood deal with some big
Yeah.
production company, but
I guess that's how they separate it,
'cause-
right? Like
'cause
internet fame versus a real fame.
music has its own like community in YouTube too. So
Right, that's true.
But I don't know how long.
Well, I mean,
ago he said
Pentatonics,
that.
they started online, right?
Well, they won a contest too, but most of them, I think.
I feel like they got big through like YouTube and
Yeah,
stuff, right?
yeah, without a doubt.
And didn't they win a Grammy not too long ago?
Yeah, they did. But like I feel like they only got that big because they won the contest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I mean, who's to say that, some like they wouldn't have gotten big either way. But I feel like that contest really brought them together. Because the celloist, the black guy in the group.
The
Well,
trigger.
the little super deep voice, right?
Yeah, no.
Those,
The one that does like the beats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about him?
I think they found him through YouTube because he was doing the beatboxing while he was playing the cello.
Oh, okay.
So that's how they
Yeah.
found him. I don't know how they found their bass, their guy with the deep voice. I don't remember how they found him. It might have been online too. I don't remember.
Yeah, well, I guess the whole point is that getting a job through online means is in no ways like illegitimate. It's a legit way to get to where you want to go.
Right.
Yeah. So don't let the whole distinction between real life fame and internet fame get to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you're internet famous, you're pretty much like real famous, I guess, to a certain group of people.
Well, I mean, I feel like PewDiePie is pretty, famous in general, right?
That's true. Yeah. He's the biggest YouTuber, I think.
Well, I mean, he has like what 36 million subscribers.
Yeah. I think he is the #1 subscribed channel. I mean, I might be wrong about
There
that,
you go with
but
the hand signals again from the producers.
I'm not gonna understand that. I feel like he's broken through.
yeah,
To like.
that's true. Yeah.
I guess what the
But
common
then-
people would say.
But then you get
I said common people.
But then you get those plebs, those peasants,
The commoners.
That's
as
right,
I like
the
to call them.
commoners. But then you get stories about like how he got evicted.
Oh,
By I'm
yeah.
assuming someone who doesn't know who PewDiePie is,
You got evicted?
Or doesn't give a fuck.
or doesn't give a fuck.
What?
But there, but
You didn't hear
there's,
about that?
No.
but there's this thing. Oh, continue.
Well, it's like an apartment where he does most of his filming, right?
Yeah,
Or is
yeah.
it also
I-
the place
I
he lives? I
think
don't think so, right?
I don't know. I don't really keep up with PewDiePie
Because
that
he was
much.
screaming too much.
Because usually he says he has a room where he does like all his
How's
displays.
it going? That's my PewDiePie impression.
He has
I'll be here
a
all
space
week.
where he records and it's soundproof and stuff. But he's been doing. I don't know if it was necessarily tied to the VR stuff, but he was doing something in his kitchen and he was yelling really loud. And
Oh, like the
Oh.
echo was.
yeah, and
Just because he was in the soundproof room.
Shit,
Yeah.
I'd probably kick him out too.
and so his landlord or whatever came down. I think like he caught some of it like off camera, but like his camera was still running. And it's like he was just being berated by his landlord, and essentially got evicted because of the noise complaint. I think he even called him like a faggot or something.
Oh,
He
Jesus.
was just
My
like-
name is Pete. Go brofist a cardboard box, you faggot. Get out of my apartment.
Christ.
So, yeah, because he's like, it sounds like you have gay sex in there. And he's like,
God
called him a
damn.
faggot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's like he has the financial means. He was even mentioning like I have the financial means or resources to like not a big
Just
deal.
get a
It's-
studio.
He was on the process of like setting up his new space that he was
Uh-huh.
going to record in.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still lives in London.
I don't
That's
know.
where he used to, where that's where he was living. I don't know why he just doesn't move to LA.
That's
Like,
a-
he's part of a network, right?
I guess.
I believe so.
I don't know, this
Maker
is a very strange topic that we
I don't know
steered
what-
ourselves
you-
into.
Yeah, you guys started talking about PewDiePie. Just walked
I
in.
guess, yeah.
Turn
Like,
on the
I can't really
camera.
speak at length about the topic because I don't really keep up with PewDiePie. I mean,
Right. No, I mean
nothing
me,
against
I
them.
don't.
it's just-
He's,
yeah.
I'll watch a video here and
he's,
there.
I think he started the screaming at your screen style of video game.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, basically.
Content. I think so.
I think every Let's Play channel after PewDiePie owes a lot to PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Like, I guess his style, you
Yeah,
can say.
because I mean, I feel like that's a lot of the style.
Yeah.
Video game content is just like a lot of yelling.
He's like, whoa, obnoxious intro.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Because like I mean,
That's the
it can
PewDiePie
be
style.
funny every once in a while, but
Let's
like
Play.
I don't know. For me, it gets kind of old
Yeah.
really quickly. That's why.
Tell me one more to tell you guys. My name's Jacksepticeye.
You sound British or something.
Yeah. That was Jacksepticeye. He's
Yeah,
like the
what's that?
second most subscribed channel, I think.
Jeez.
Wait, what does this channel do? Let's
He's another Let's Player, but I don't know. Like, I never watched his videos, but until that intro, like, I couldn't get into him. He was super like overactive. You know what I mean?
That's
No offense to any of you who like Jacksepticeye, but God fucking damn,
Well,
that intro.
that's why I enjoy Funhouse so much.
Yeah.
Just because.
Or they're kind of chill.
Well, like just like they're actually, I don't know. I find them wittier with their actual commentary of the game and the way they incorporate photoshops.
They're like
their editing style.
Edited.
Yeah. It's
you know
it's
what's
really good.
like a really good Let's Play channel that I feel is underrated?
Only the Grumps.
No, Grumps are pretty like they're perfect.
top there
They're
now.
perfectly rated.
Overrated.
They're not overrated. They're not underrated. They're perfectly rated. That's what I
Just
say.
like good porridge.
Yeah, just right.
Okay.
Well,
Nice analogy, bro.
as I was saying, a Let's Play channel that I highly recommend is Oni Plays. It's really funny. Yeah, Oni Plays. If you like Oni and G, the animator who did all those funny ass cartoons, you know, Leviosa and all that stuff.
He has a Let's Play channel?
That guy doing Let's Plays is fucking hilarious. Recently he did like this Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. I have watched that an uncomfortable amount of times. It's just so funny. It's like, you know, it's his brand of humor, right? His brand of humor that he puts in animations.
Yeah.
And he like edits his videos, so you know they're funny and they're interesting. It's
Does
not
he
just
incorporate animation also, or it's just
no, it's mostly his thumbnails that are like his drawings, and those are fucking hilarious.
That's such a really useful skill to have as a
That's
an
right.
editor, is to be able to animate, because that just makes everything funnier.
Exactly, yeah. Like keyframing. That's basically animating.
Yeah. Very, very simple way of animating, yeah.
But yeah, watch Oni Plays if you don't know about that channel. It's really funny. Oni and G, good guy.
I'll check it out.
I didn't ask you guys.
Yeah.
How was your week?
You know what? At this, I thought we were gonna get away from it. I thought we were, but we couldn't. We
You
couldn't
guys started
escape.
talking, and I was like, "These motherfuckers."
I actually didn't remember that was supposed to come up.
Oh, you forgot that was the topic.
I was gonna.
That's why I was having such a good time.
We opened the podcast, and I was like,
Thanks, Buzzkill.
I was gonna move on to my next question, but you guys started.
I know what I'm
talking,
gonna do the
so I
next
was
podcast. Not
Just
next
gonna-
time. I'm just gonna keep,
You know what?
I'll figure out the topic.
Next podcast, I'm gonna beat you to it.
Are you?
It was like, so how was your week, Miguel?
So how was it, guys? It's good. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, like, what else can you say?
I got a raise.
I was a good
I
week.
think it's a good way to start the podcast.
I got a raise at work.
No, you didn't.
Well, okay, so
Fake raise.
you told me that. Allegedly, the new minimum wage,
Allegedly.
the screen's on the camera.
Warning.
Allegedly, or not
Yeah.
allegedly, what's gonna happen is they raise the minimum wage here in California to $10.50, but that doesn't take effect until January 1st. That's what I was reading up on.
Yeah.
And I don't know, and it also, a company of 26 employees or more, that's when it's gonna take effect. Businesses that are smaller, I think also get an extension on that.
Okay.
So technically, that came early for me. For about how many months we got left in this year? Like 5?
No, almost
5 or
5.
6.
January, February, March,
No,
and
5,
April,
because we're
May,
in
and June,
July
and
now.
July.
So
August,
I got
September,
my-
October, November, this is 5.
So I got my minimum
Did
wage
my math. I'm a good
early,
boy.
I guess. The bump early.
I was doing the month song. That's how I keep track of the month. I'm like 10. do you guys know that? The month song?
No, I don't.
You just put your knuckles together with some bullshit?
It was like January, February, March, and April, May, and June. Come on, it's a preschool thing. You guys even went to preschool? Get on my
I
level.
actually didn't
You
go
know
to
what was my
preschool.
preschool? The fucking television was my preschool.
Hey, Sesame
A lot of
Street.
Jerry Springer. What?
Jerry Springer is the most
That's a
educational.
very cultural
Yeah.
culture
You
rich
get
show.
you get
I
you
like
get
Jerry.
a dose.
He's very calming.
You get a dose
Voice
of
of
reality.
reason.
At Steve,
He's the calm in the storm.
one of the security guards got
Steve
his
Wilkos?
got his own
Yeah.
show.
He just screams at people and like,
Basically.
yeah.
Stop doing drugs.
Basically,
Be a better person.
I'm gonna kick your ass, but I'm not gonna touch you.
that's basically the whole show.
Basically.
I just want to see him scream at a puppy.
Why?
I don't know why.
You
Have
shit on the floor.
Have you ever seen?
Fuck you!
Have you ever seen Penn and Teller's bullshit?
Yes, I love that show.
Okay, so they do this thing where they
God.
kind of like they take up on a topic like they're just essentially gonna disprove like
circumcision. They did
Circumcision.
one on circumcision.
where,
Jesus.
was
Yeah.
their stance like you shouldn't do circumcision?
Yeah, that's right.
So they did one on cursing.
Sorry, Oscar.
They did one on cursing.
Note: Oscar is circumcised.
I think they got that. just put a picture of a big circumcised dick.
Translator's note.
Oh my god.
They
Not
did
even. It's like we were trying to make them read through the lines, but no, you're just like straight up explicitly saying.
explain what circumcision is.
They snipped the tip.
This is the tip.
They snipped
Oh,
your
no, of your head. Not your mushroom tip.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they don't. Nah, just
How
kidding.
did we get?
Anyways, what?
Penn and Teller.
They
Teller.
did a segment on cursing, And at one point,
Sure,
Pen,
your butt
the one that
will say
talks,
that
he had a small puppy, like a little chihuahua, and it looked like one of those shelter chihuahuas.
Oh, yeah!
They're just shaking all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Because they had a really bad life or something. And
something.
and he was just like petting it. He's like, essentially their point was like, or the dispute is it
They were talking about animal rights.
no,
right?
no, no. Well, I think it's a separate episode.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, are bad words bad because like what they actually mean, or is it in the way you say words that that carry more significance? And so he's like, he was gonna say like he had the dog in his hands. He was petting it really softly, caressing it. He's like, oh, I'm gonna take you out back. I'm gonna slam you with a bat, you little flea-bitten mutt. But he was saying it really softly, and lovingly.
Like the tone was gentle.
And then he goes
kind.
to, I love you, dog.
And the dog is like
It freaks the
terrified.
fuck out. But it's just really fun.
Yeah. It's really good. Penn and Teller's bullshit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How do we get on this topic?
I have no idea.
I don't know. We're talking about Jerry Springer.
But how did that?
But how did that
go into
you
circumcision?
mentioned Penn and Teller,
Because we
and
were
then
talking
I
about Steve
mentioned.
Wilkos yelling at people.
There we go.
okay.
Yeah, and then you thought of the dog story.
Steve
and
Wilkos
Penn and
yelling
Teller.
at drug
I
addicts.
remember
Yeah.
when we were at a movie and television show.
Oh,
God.
Podcast, sorry, I said show.
Well, Penn and Teller's a show.
No, there you
Oh,
go.
there
That's a
you
good
go.
show.
is
Yeah.
it still on there?
No, it's
Is that
discontinued.
on basic TV? Or is it?
No, it was on cable.
No.
I watch it on YouTube. There's the
Watch on
episodes are on YouTube. Yeah, it's
Streamed it
it's really good
illegally.
stuff. Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, the week
Allegedly,
I got an early raise technically.
Fake raise.
That's okay.
Fake raise.
fake raise. Not doesn't even count.
No, when you brought up the point, it's like,
You're
what,
still-
what if you're being underpaid? That's why he doesn't want you. Because the boss told me, all right, this is your new. And he's like, don't tell anybody. And when he told me that, I was like, that motherfucker.
God.
It was like your co-workers are getting paid like 15
Yeah,
bucks
it's
an
like,
hour.
as soon as I turned around and walked away, he's just like, eh.
Basically.
You're still young, broken, bored.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
that's
you haven't moved up
Just
yet.
50 cents more rich.
funny. Yeah.
That's right.
It
It
adds up.
Yeah.
adds up. It
Yeah.
adds up.
But that was my week.
This is kind of a random topic when you brought up the 50 cents. Do you know anyone who like
Rapper?
No, not the rapper. He
he
got
broke
shot
now?
He got shot in the face.
He was going. No.
He
He's
got shot
irre-
9 times.
He's irrelevant.
He didn't fucking stop bitching about it either.
Yeah, exactly. That was basically
that shit
that was
hurts.
basically his whole career.
Yeah, it was.
I got shot in the face. Oh, I'm so hard. That was his whole career, pretty much.
Why did that make him a wreck?
I'll take you to the candy shop. That he fit that in there somehow. I don't know. Anyway, what I was about to what I was about to point out is that do you know anyone who like has a tendency to just leave change everywhere,
Like coins?
like coins? Yeah.
Like political change or.
No,
Ding!
no, I'm not saying they leave like tiny Obamas everywhere. I mean it's a real problem. I know that it's a real problem, but I'm not talking about that.
Obamas
Yeah, it's like you know when you wake up, you got the hazy eyes, you're trying to go to the bathroom, but you fucking trip and you look down the floor. It's like, oh, my fellow Americans.
Oh, never mind.
Dobby's not done with the joke yet. He's not done with the joke.
I milked it as much as I can, and I think that cow's dead now. So let's move on. Anyway, when you wake up,
good one. I
when
like
you
that
wake
one.
up, when you wake up and you're all hazy-eyed and you go to the bathroom, you see a fucking penny right next to the toilet. It's like,
No.
who the fuck does this?
Do you pick it up?
Yes, I pick it up, I wash it in the sink, and I put in my coin jar.
Oh, you wash it? I wouldn't wash it.
I wouldn't watch it either.
I have made so much money because
It adds up.
all my-
Speaking of adding up.
Yes,
that adds
exactly.
up.
Do you
my
know who it
room-
is?
yeah, hell yeah, I know who it is, and I don't give a shit because they just leave their change everywhere.
Do you mind mentioning who it is?
Well, no.
You don't mind or you do mind?
I don't mind who it is, but it doesn't really matter. 'Cause
No, I
it's
mean,
not-
do you mind mentioning who it is?
he's my stepbrother. I'll just say that.
okay.
He's my stepbrother. Yeah, he's my dad's wife's
Fucking
kid.
rich, apparently, leaving change all over the place.
But it's like, here's the thing. Before I started collecting his change, I gave him a chance. Like, I saw...
Would you put it like on his
no,
bed or something?
here's the thing. I saw
Like
a
that
quarter...
handful when he's asleep, just fucking throw it at him.
Here, you little shit.
Well, I saw a quarter in the bathroom, right? Like, on the sink. Like, as I was brushing...
Benny.
As I was brushing my teeth, I saw a fucking quarter. It's like finding like a Gyarados in your bathroom, pretty much. Like Pokemon Go
Fucking
reference.
Pokemon Go references
Hashtag
here.
topical. Anyway, I
That's
see.
one of the tags.
Exactly. That's why I said
We
it.
mentioned it.
That's
though.
why I said it. Yeah. Get us up there.
I
in
feel
the YouTube.
Gyarados is still worth more, though.
For sure.
I'm good.
Anyway, I see a quarter there, and you know what? I think to myself, like, you know what? If I take it, that's basically stealing, right? Like I'm stealing from my stepbrother. Like maybe he left it here. But this is me thinking like in the morning.
Is this at the beginning?
Yeah, this is the beginning. This is the origin story. This is episode 1. Okay, this is the pilot.
It's an 8-season story.
That's the thing. This show it just gets up running. There's no bullshit. There's no filler. It just gets up running. Anyway, the moral decision comes. So I said I'm gonna leave it here and I'm gonna give him a week. If this quarter is not gone by the end of the week, I'm taking these quarters and any future quarters that I happen to stumble upon. And since then, I have made so much bank, probably more money than I've made on YouTube. Probably.
Oh my god! What you say?
Does he just like have holes in like his pant pockets
Probably.
or something?
I fucking don't know. He also. When I fucking like spit
You're
everywhere,
you're really passionate about this topic.
I'm triggered. I'm fucking triggered right now. He also when he eats, he just leaves his fucking plates everywhere. You know what I mean? He does like. There's no like common sense with this guy. He eats. He doesn't put in the sink. I gotta wash his dishes. I wash everyone's dishes.
Like this son of a bitch.
See, I have a bucket in my car just for coins.
A bucket?
Yeah, well, I don't know if you. Well, like we drove here.
I have like what I do is like I got like an empty gallon of Arrowhead.
Oh, see, it's not actually a bucket. It's like a little tub. Every time I use cash to pay for something, I just whatever change I get. I just
hit me up when your coin bank gets full. We gotta go to the coin store.
Oh, dude, no, you gotta just go to the bank. Roll them up and go to the bank. Oh, because you go to a coin store, they charge you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
there's like a service fee.
Yeah,
Really?
It's cash for them, so they just take
Fuck,
it.
but I got so much coin.
Dude, just roll. Dude,
Yeah, what are they doing all day?
this is the coin portion of the podcast.
Okay, coin cast.
My stepdad, he's really frugal with his coins.
Yeah.
Like he saves everything.
Yeah.
So and he pays credit card bills with those coins.
Mm-hmm.
So he would send me with the backpack full of coins, really fucking heavy. I would get really like bad looks in the bank because I'm walking with the backpack.
Yeah.
And
Are you making noise like?
basically. And like I would pay like a credit card bill for like $300 just in coins.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I've actually
How long? So they have to actually sit there and count it all.
Well, they have to like, they got the coins.
Guys.
Yeah, count it. Yeah.
Or do they have a machine?
Topic suggestion.
Oh.
There's literally
pet peeves?
one of our producers literally held up a paper plate saying pet peeves. Thank you very much.
Do you guys have any pet peeves? I don't.
When people don't wash their dishes.
I have a huge.
Oh,
pet.
I'm kind of.
When people leave their change everywhere.
I'm kind of tall.
I've covered it.
Yes.
Okay. Is that your pet peeve?
Yeah, that's just it's awful.
It bothers
My
you.
life's awful.
You don't get much air up there,
Getting
do
screwed
you?
over at your
So
job.
I walk fast. Yeah. I'm a big pushover. But anyways, I walk fast.
Check your height privilege.
So
Anyway.
whenever I'm standing behind someone and they're like walking really fucking slow,
Yeah.
and there's just physically no way I could get around them, I really just in my core I just want to fucking push them and walk over them.
Yeah, because you're bigger, you're stronger. You could easily like decimate crowds of people.
Yeah.
This is a little. It's just a little short fatso walking in front of you. You just push them out of the way.
No,
you
because
know?
like I was in a hallway and there's two little fatzos just like
Little
shaking up.
fatzos. That's what we're calling them.
And it's like
Yeah.
I was actually on the clock. Like I went. My boss gave me some money to go buy something for work.
Yeah.
And I'm walking. I could be walking on my knees. I'd still be walking faster than them. And they're just taking up space. And it's just like fuck.
Yeah.
I fucking hate.
I'm like tailgating them, and it looks weird.
I really don't. I hate people that chew with their mouths open.
Oh. Did you hate what I did earlier?
What did you do earlier?
When I burped and a piece of food came flying out of my mouth.
that was
Holy
pretty.
fuck.
That was just disgusting.
I didn't get to see that, but you did see me spit everywhere, so that's probably equally as
that's
disgusting.
like one thing I really can't stand.
Chewing with the mouth open.
Metal against metal. That's just like a.
What do you mean metal against?
What's that?
If you like rub metal against metal, like that noise it makes.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like the chalkboard effect, right?
Oh
But
yes.
who does that on a regular basis?
No one
Screen.
really, but
Screen check.
it's just like that really bothers me. That really triggers.
That really turns me on.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, I like to fap to the sound of nails on a chalkboard.
What is a chalkboard made out of?
That's a good question. What's a chalkboard made out of? Like that flat finish that you can write chalk on.
Rock almost. probably.
Is it?
It's like a type of rock, just like really just
rock that's outside.
Yeah, they like, ooh. They like walk around in the playground. They collect like pebbles or something, and then they just fucking throw it at a wall.
You ever do that as a kid?
Materialize
Basically.
into a chalkboard.
Did you ever do that as a kid? Just collect random shit. I used to collect.
Yes.
I used to have a rock collection.
Same. I love those like smooth pebbles like
Yeah.
that you get at the beach. You know what I mean?
I liked rocks that looked shiny.
Yeah.
Like they were minerals or something.
I used to like women's virginity.
We know that's a lie.
That was a perfect pause. I think that was a pretty good beat.
I'm sure
Yeah.
we would see that in the recording. It's just a
It's right there. Well, like
Yes.
it's
For a moment, our podcast died.
a little bit.
Like
yeah.
you pretty much ruined it.
You know what I also? Do you ever collect bugs too?
I had
Oh really?
I had a cousin who collected cockroaches,
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
What?
and like I don't know if you remember. This is like
Okay.
not really dating us, but this is VHS. When you like go rent a VHS tape,
Yeah.
they come in like
Yeah.
those like little plastic boxes.
For you 5-year-olds out there,
Yeah,
VHS is what came before Blu-rays and DVDs.
bricks, but like they had like those plastic boxes. You put the tape in, and you take it home. So one day she popped up one of those plastic boxes, and it was just like full with cockroaches, and I was like,
Fuck yeah.
I'm going home.
Okay, I feel like my producer. I think because my producer and I, actually both of our producers, we all went to the same middle school.
Your producer. He's
Yeah,
my
our
producer
You
too.
fuck.
Share.
those
Maybe
two
you should
guys-
edit the
they're-
podcast. You fuck.
Sharing
Do
is
it.
caring.
Can I borrow all your equipment?
No.
We use their buttholes equally.
We all
ours.
we all
They're
went
not
to
just
the
yours.
we all went to the same elementary school, and I remember there was this phase where we were all. You remember those those chips? They used to sell them. They were like chip balls. They sell them in this huge like.
The asteroids.
Yeah.
Ah,
They would sell
yeah.
these
They're like a
weird tube things.
Yeah.
We used to reuse those and put bugs in them, like bees. We used
Oh,
to try
shit.
to
What
capture
the
bees
fuck?
and put them in there.
What?
How do you go about catching them?
Just fucking catch them.
They're just flying
What?
around.
I remember what I used to do is
Fucking
I
spear
used
them
to use
to
my
the ground.
backpack when they're flying in there, like slam them,
Damn.
and they'd still be on the floor. And you grab them, and you put them in.
Jesus.
You're a fucking animal.
I've actually dispatched quite a few flies that way too. You know, I use my body pillow. And they're flying like in front of my face. I fucking whack them in the
You
air.
pull it off your head. And
But pretty much. No.
Start waterboarding it.
I just like.
Who do you work for? Who do you work?
I just have the image in my head like the body pillow is like over your head, and you're just like, "There's a fly." You pull it off. But I used to do that as a kid.
That wasn't a joke, by the way. I do smack flies with my pillow.
You guys collect anything now?
Pounds.
Toys.
Oh.
Holy shit, that was pretty good.
laugh from the producer.
That was pretty
That got really real really quickly.
good. Oh my god.
sad.
Cholesterol.
Man,
Oh man.
if you're collecting pounds, then I'm like the pound vendor, man. God.
Video games, I guess. Really, Steam games. I have nine Tomb Raider games. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, you
That's
betcha
right.
that.
Fuck, dude.
Well, it was a sale, right?
I
it was
think I
a sale.
spent like $5 collectively though.
That
No
justifies
more than
everything.
10.
If it's on
See-
sale, it's a good purchase.
Well, like, we talked about this. If it's on sale,
Not
but
really.
That's
Not
still,
really.
That's still $5. Like you could have saved.
That's true. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's something else.
You could have bought a really good burger. At least you would have consumed something.
Really good burger for $5?
Yeah. Why not?
Sure.
McDonald's.
Is it
Those
McDonald's?
aren't good burgers. I hate McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's.
Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. has good burgers.
I like their snack wraps, but other than that,
Carl's Jr.
Nuggets.
Like fast. I think for fast food. Oh well, I think In-N-Out might beat Carl's Jr. for burger.
I guess In-N-Out burgers is not
Yeah.
$5.
Because
It's
like
about $5.
Carl's
Yeah,
Jr.
yeah.
is like just like really like that's a good portion. Like that's a lot of fucking food.
For those of you on the East Coast, that's Hardee's.
That's their Carl's Jr.?
Yeah, that's right. Hardee's is
With
Carl's
two
Jr.
E's.
Yeah.
Trigger.
Hey, don't blame me. They came up with that dumb name. Carl's Jr. is way better.
Carl's Jr. is really dumb. Well, like, what do you... Every
Not
time...
really dumb commercials. Really sexual. Commercials.
Erotica?
Yeah.
The same thing.
Well, I say dumb
They're dumb.
because
They're dumb and erotic.
whenever I'm sitting with my parents watching TV, every time a Carl's Jr. commercial comes on, they're all like, "Oh, here we go again."
Yeah.
It's like, you ever want to fuck a burger? Try our Western bacon cheeseburger.
That's the one I always get.
It's like, you ever want to fuck a girl? We'll eat one of our burgers. Is the closest thing to it.
There you go.
That's essentially their message.
And then you see like a bikini clad woman just. Oh! Yeah, that's pretty much.
There's been
that's
there's
right.
been commercials where they actually like slap the burger on their chest, right?
Yeah, I think
they
so.
been?
Yeah.
Probably.
Or they're sure like they're
Probably
chewing
like
into
a
it and the
just like
it
it
drips.
dribbles
Yeah.
on their cleavage.
yeah.
Like that's a metaphor for cum. Yeah, man, Carl's Jr. Do they still make those commercials like those really erotic?
Yeah,
they
I think
charge?
so,
Yeah.
I don't know
Well, I
last time I saw
haven't
one,
watched
but-
TV in like
Well,
forever.
the
so.
last big one I saw was the Super Bowl one.
Although I will say that crunch when they bite into the burger, that does sound satisfying.
The what?
Oh
yeah, like
you
the
see that crunch. I guess I'm assuming like the lettuce.
Yeah.
so
Well, like
mostly-
it's probably not even lettuce.
Exactly. I bet
Because-
that sound was fabricated in like
Yeah,
a studio.
but it's really
somewhere.
satisfying.
They broke someone's bone to get the perfect sound.
Basically, like, hey, Todd the intern just took like
I was
a
gonna
hammer
make
to
a really
Exactly.
dark
Yeah.
joke. Never
Take
mind.
one for the team, Todd. I'll do anything for my star overlord.
I think that's called foyer. Is that process of
Foley.
Foley? Okay.
Foley. Yeah.
It's
Foley art.
is making sounds because a lot of the sounds you hear in movies aren't.
reused, right?
Yeah.
They're all reused pretty much.
No,
Well,
they're like
they're fabricated. They're made. So like
Oh.
if
like
someone,
80 yard.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
If someone opens like a newspaper, it's not like the actual newspaper opening. It's like someone's going up to a mic and like opening a newspaper.
You know, like when you get like a good footstep sound
Yeah.
sound for like
I
a
really
very
like that.
suspenseful scene. You know, it's probably some guy with shoes
like-
on his hands, like
it's like-
to the
yeah.
microphone.
And
You know,
I mentioned that because there's this documentary that I've been meaning to watch about
Foley?
Yeah,
it's a really fascinating.
yeah.
subject.
It really is because I mean that adds a lot to a movie. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Sound is very
like,
important.
I think half the battle for movies. If you have bad sound, it's
Yeah.
gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of ASMR?
Yes.
Yes. That's what I just did right now with the
When you get really
with the
close,
burger.
start whispering.
What's the sensation?
fucking like that.
I don't know what it like.
Or you just generally feel like, oh,
you gotta kind of like get chills and stuff like that.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
it-
that.
like,
I like
I
the
get-
sound.
I
of
get
I think the technical definition for ASMR is like a really pleasing sound to your ear that makes you come instantly. That's that's
Makes you come
ASMR, right?
instantly.
Yeah.
I really like binaural
Gets you a little
ASMR,
wet.
where it's like they get specific mics where it's like shaped like a head almost, and say we're at either sides of the table, you would talk. One person's talking to the right ear, one person's talking to the left ear. So when you put earphones on,
Like
you
surround-
hear like
Kind of like a soundscape.
yeah, you only hear one voice in one ear.
Can I elaborate on the
Wait,
subject?
you only hear one in one ear?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you mean like okay?
yeah,
so
that's
Can I elaborate on the subject of ASMR?
Yeah.
There's a lot of YouTube channels that specialize in this stuff.
that's usually women.
It's usually women, but there are some that are just so ridiculous. Have you seen some of these things? Like, there's one where it's literally just the guy up against the microphone, and he's like scratching his beard. And apparently that sound is supposed to be really like relaxing. I guess that he's like,
Sorry.
you like it when I scratch my beard.
Tell me he doesn't say that either. He doesn't.
I don't think he
actually
does.
say
I'm
it.
just exaggerating, but
oh, there's some cookie I forgot earlier.
Oh, gross.
that's just. I think that kind of ASMR is just borderline like narcissistic in a way.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
just scratching your beard. Like what the fuck?
yeah, because well,
I
like
can kind of get that though, like the sound of like the bristles of like the hair.
You know, there's an audience for it, and
Yeah.
I can't really like, I can't really shame them for what they like, but
Yeah,
it's
'cause-
fucking weird.
see for me like,
That's all I'm gonna say.
the best ASMR is what I like mentioned is the binaural mic, and also like if they're whispering into the binaural mic.
Well, I
Usually
mentioned-
whispering doesn't just do it to me.
I
Do it
mentioned
for me.
ASMR because like I don't know if that would kind
do
of
it
like
to
I really
me.
like the
Do it
sound
to-
of footsteps.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
whether it
yeah,
be,
that's a
like-
really pleasing
like
sound.
one of the like from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Ooh.
There's certain places like where you straight out. I guess when you're in
the Temple of Time.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just hear the footsteps.
Yeah, when it goes all
I
silent.
don't know why I was like, oh, that's a nice sound.
Yeah, it's a
I
pretty.
don't know what it is. I really like that sound. I just like footsteps in general.
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna mention.
ASMR related.
I think it was.
You're gonna mention.
Okay,
okay.
I remember. It's essentially the binaural thing, but it's like
Yeah.
a surround sound mic.
Uh-huh.
So and there's the only experiences that I've listened to is like usually like a torture scene, which it's like
Excuse
it's
me,
really,
what?
It's really creepy. So essentially, you put your headset on, right, and it has to be a surround sound headset. So
Are we still talking about ASMR? Is this relaxing?
I don't. It's not really relaxing, but it's like.
Don't pull it off!
See, it's basically that for
sadists.
But like it works a lot more if you close your eyes. And you hear like
And you
footsteps.
feel like you're being waterboarded.
Oh,
You'll
I
hear like footsteps. And
Yeah.
they're like behind you. It's just
Holy
like it's
fuck.
really creepy.
that sounds creepy.
But it's really cool. That like sound is just so powerful that it's like
That's a thing I
powerful
wanted to
sense.
mention. You mentioned that you like the sound of footsteps.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of terrified of it.
A foot.
I don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
like the sound of footsteps and nothing else. Like that kind of scares
It's
me for some
supposed
reason.
to. I think from like a like instinctual kind of thing. It's supposed to scare you because it feels like
I
someone's
guess,
coming towards you.
someone's approaching.
Like,
you.
they're gonna take my stuff. They're gonna take something.
This
from
is
me.
this is a kind of weird like story from my childhood that it just came to me for some reason. Like my mom, before we went to sleep, she would put on these like audio tapes, and they were like bedtime stories or something, right?
Are you a sleeper agent?
Huh?
If you listen to that, I was like, I'm ready.
You stand up and you're like,
Put your bandana on.
I am
Just
ready.
I've been activated.
I am ready to be commanded, sir. I will kill as you please. Well, anyway, I don't know why I went Darth Vader for a second.
Wait, what audio tapes?
There were like fairy
Like
tales,
someone
bedtime
telling a story?
Yeah, and it was in Thai, so this kind of adds another like otherworldly feel, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Sleeper agent.
Yeah, like yeah, Thai fairy tales. I just remember one scene. It was Cinderella, and it was when she was escaping the ball, right? You know, when she's like, no, I don't want to do it in the butt, Prince, and she runs away. You know that part? Everyone knows that part, and she loses the glass slipper.
Right.
And that part, how they simulated that like audibly, it was like silence with like footsteps, like tippy tappy footsteps of glass. You know what I mean? And for some reason that fucking freaked me out when I was little. I don't know. It's just like a child's mind doesn't work the same as we do. You know
Right.
and it was like dark, and I was trying to go to sleep, and I just heard. Tick, 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 and I was like, fuck! Oh, I'm not going to school tomorrow. Holy shit!
I guess when people trying to go to sleep, they usually play sounds of the ocean or something like that.
Screen
like
check.
whales. Right?
Yeah.
The ocean.
Yeah, or like whales.
I actually like that. As cliche.
I don't think that was a whale.
Jesus Christ. I think that's the sound they make when they're being
That
whaled.
definitely wasn't a whale.
What's it, like whaling, but when they're being whaled?
Sounding?
No.
You mean like whale?
Like
whales of
How'd
the
you
dam?
conjugate that? Like, when a whale is being, I guess hunted, but like when a whale's being whaled? Like
Yeah.
Whaling?
Yeah,
Is that how you
guess so.
conjugate that?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, whaling is like the act of hunting whales.
Poaching, maybe?
Yeah,
I guess.
spearing them.
I feel, but when you say poaching, that's more like,
Too specific.
it's an exotic kind of animal. Like, it's not.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, would you call commercial fishing
Poaching?
poaching?
No, probably not.
It's
I guess like poaching would
it's
be
a
like
legendary.
a tiger or
It's
something.
a legendary. You know,
It's a
they're
legendary.
Yeah, they're not common. Yeah.
But what do you guys try to listen to anything when you're trying to fall asleep?
No, I used to listen to the radio a lot when I was younger.
Like talk radio or just like?
No, just like, well, like, we have the station out here in LA. It's like a K-Rock. It's just like alternative rock music. So I would put the radio on while I'm sleeping and just like fall asleep to the music and then wake up to a talk show, which is usually like, that's just what I did.
Yeah, when I was little, after I got past the fairy tale stage, I fell asleep to like Phil Collins.
Really?
Yeah, specifically Phil Collins. Well, like his more later stuff, you know, like post Tarzan, like brother bear territory.
Why don't you like Tarzan? Or
I
specifically?
don't like that fucking song.
Which one?
The
How
one-
gonna know?
Yeah.
Can you show?
I hate that fucking
It's so good though.
It is good.
That's like
Son of man,
nails on
son of man,
chalk for me. Or what the chalkboard, yeah.
That's such a good
Don't
soundtrack.
stop your crying, it'll be alright.
Have you seen the movie recently? They play that shit
Just
over and over.
The same song?
Yeah.
It was so good. I mean,
Whenever there's
It
something
was-
emotional, they fucking play it. She's like, stop.
Well, it was really like it was really like affecting when the mother sang it to Tarzan. But I do agree with
They
you. It
keep
kind of
using it.
it kind of killed my mood when Phil Collins chimed in. It was like, you know, the mother gorilla was having her moment with the baby, and then Phil Collins God voice just comes out of nowhere. Don't stop your crying. It'll be. It's like, whoa, what the hell?
they were like having that moment in Phil Collins, like an animated Phil Collins, like cut into the shots, like just starts singing.
Yeah, he's like, don't stop your crying. It'll be alright. He's the one that killed Tarzan's parents. Confirmed. You heard it here first.
Wasn't it the?
But that's only a theory.
The
A
Thai
film
bear.
theory.
This video's gonna get flagged now.
Oh god. What is it? Matt Pat's gonna.
I'm gonna
Matt
bleep
Pat
that
is
out.
gonna
Wait,
copyright strike. Holy.
Drive, I get that.
That happened.
John Broken born in the hood.
That's right. Young Broken Blasted.
Yeah, we picked very colorful locations, locales.
Venues.
Poor choice of words.
Colorful.
Colorful.
I guess so. Well, we're people of color, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Very dark shade of white.
We're dirty minorities. It's okay.
No, Jesus Christ.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't like this song.
It's a good song.
Fuck, I forgot.
Oh, I got something to say to you, Eddie, cause you be in my heart. No
I just thought that
matter
you'll be in.
what they
I
say.
thought you were saying me.
You'll be in my ass always.
But that's this podcast. No, you brought up the film theorist. And I was
Okay.
gonna tell Miguel, didn't he essentially just steal the idea of immersion?
What's that?
Did he?
What do you
Because
mean?
he's doing that new YouTube.
A show.
Yeah, game
Oh,
lab. Is that what they
I've
call
never,
it?
I haven't seen the show, so I can't say.
They-
Is that what it is?
It's pretty much immersion.
Mm.
Where you're like,
What is immersion?
it's a Rooster Teeth based show.
They
that
pretty
have.
much take concepts from video games and try to apply them in real life.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or they see if
Maybe-
it works in real life.
Right.
be careful what you say here. We are part of the YouTube community, after
Yeah.
all. Maybe
That's why I say,
maybe
like,
one of Matt Pat's fans watches this and is like, hey,
Well-
those guys are talking crap about you, Matt Pat.
I actually
Freedom
like
of
that
speech,
fact.
man.
They don't even care that you gave Pope Undertale.
Oh,
Have you-
he
he gave the Pope Undertale.
Oh, really? Why?
Because
I don't want to talk about it.
I think his reason was like it's a game that you could take. It got a lot of
Church?
because that game has got a lot of.
Religious undertones?
No, it's like I
Because you
guess
could be very
themes
pacifist.
themes of
Touching children?
pacifism. And,
What? Have you heard of
that's the
Undertale?
that's the fan base, not the game. Get your facts.
I've heard of Undertale, yeah.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
every boss battle, like you don't actually have to kill the boss. You can befriend him.
Yeah, you do like a pacifist route, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why he gave him that.
But you know-
I guess the Pope is a PC gamer.
Nice.
No, this is the thing. He didn't even give him a physical copy. He gave him a Steam key.
Ooh, triggered.
It's like, does the Pope have a Steam account? You gotta
Probably not.
find it.
He's like, I'm more of a Origin kind of guy.
It's really funny, like the jokes that came out after that, because everyone was like, "Oh, the Pope's gonna start his own Let's Play channel, like Let's Pope."
I'd probably watch that.
I think everyone would watch that.
Yeah, everyone.
He's
Was.
like,
And, and,
There was like
comments like a bunch of like religious
Yeah,
bashing religion.
there was like this fake thumbnail that I saw that was really funny. It's like Let's Pope Undertale, like #1. It was like No Mercy round, genocide playthrough.
What was I gonna say?
God damn.
To say your thought and we'll wrap up. Go ahead.
It's been an hour already?
And no, we're at 45. Wrap up your thought.
I completely forgot.
Come
Okay.
on, we got a Gundam show to film.
Oh, I was gonna say, I like.
spoilers.
What's his last name? Matt?
Pack.
Matt Pack?
Well,
I don't think that's
Actually, like,
that's what's
His stage name is Matt Pat.
I like his film.
I think it's
one of the
Matthew
Matrix
Patrick.
is pretty
right?
interesting.
Matthew Patrick.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
But
I'm
that's
saying,
only a
like,
theory.
I saw when he was doing that thing with YouTube. I'm like, I mean, everyone's done everything. Like
Yeah.
nothing super original anymore.
Nothing is original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I saw that. I'm like, I've seen that before. Like, it's
Right.
like the same concept.
From like
Right.
it's safe to say from another
Mhm.
content creators you prefer, right? You like
Yeah.
better.
But I mean, it doesn't really bother me. It's just like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So Matt Pat taking the idea from immersion. It's only a theory.
Thank you for watching the Young Broken Board podcast. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and comment and all that jazz and share with your friends. We are still trying to hash out what other content we want to put on the channel. And
What's your biggest pet peeve? Tell us in the comments below.
there you go. Good
Ooh,
job.
couldn't have said it better myself. I'm gonna kiss you on the lips.
Thank you for joining us. And
Oh, you turned away. I was
we,
gonna-
we,
I was coming in.
we will catch
Hey,
you guys
not
on
from the cameras.
the
Come
next
on.
episode.
So, is that a separate video we're gonna record? Okay.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.